I very much appreciate you coming here. I know this is not easy for you after all you've been through. Can you please tell me what happened to you on the Bad Gear channel?
Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools. And today we're going to talk about Bad Gear. You know, the show featuring the most hated audio tool. What started out as a soundtrack for self-meditation during lockdown, an easy way to cure gear acquisition syndrome in people with 1 monthly listeners on Bandcamp. Now there's a cheaper and better way, in my opinion. Quickly turned into an excuse for a middle-aged guy to wear nothing but black t-shirts, terrorize a niche audience with repetitive techno beats and superficial pop culture references, insult iconic brands, yet make us spending too much time and money on the gears we have bought and sold twice. What a gas hole.
He was hunting us.
At the first glance, it's nicking all the boxes. Let's be honest. It's just a janky rip-off of...
Welcome back to Binging with Babish.
But for audio nerds. And the hate screen is just stolen from honest trailers.
Okay already.
It's just a crude imitation of Civi 11, video game donkey,
I'm telling my mom on you.
and nakey jakey humour.
Beer.
With an editing style stolen from Louis Cole, Hobo and Davey 504. Just without having any of their talent. All tapped off with a mishmash of memes stolen from synth memes. I made half of those. And each episode is quite clearly based on the structure of a classical drama. And then just look at him. He's like someone trying to be Tom Cruise being Les Grossman. He's got the most elaborate way of trying to get people to listen to his crappy doorless jams. But then, you know, maybe he paid his dues working at the Golden Eagle on this mixing console for big celebrities like this guy. He did study business in Bangkok. We've got the phases of Florian, haven't we? The badly lit deer in the headlights beginning in the Behringer €100 challenge. The original Drum Brute episode during his surprisingly relaxed I'm Beyond Caring period. And then the Arturia Mini Brute episode when he was in his full-on espresso IV drip period.
Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools.
That time with the DR202 episode where his accent was so thick that several people asked him to speak more slowly.
Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools.
And finally, the total meme takeover. And then it started to go really wrong because he started to feature good gear on Bad Gear, like the Korg Microkorg, the Yamaha DX7, the Electron Digitac, JX8P. Espen Craft's not going to be happy. Or the Mode DFAM, you can't sling mud at the holy name of Mode. But you know, I think definitely the worst of all was that dumb Korg DVM 110 video. However, it's time to address the Austrian elephant in the room. The worst thing about Bad Gear is the relentless slaughtering of the English language. Okay, we've all got used to the V's and W's, but he even once committed the cardinal sin of every person who speaks more than one language.
Seems to be the epitome of
Epitome.
Come on, Alex, aren't you being a little unfair to Florian?
Epitome.
Yeah, well, it's not easy for him, considering his condition.
What are you talking about?
Well, first there's the Austrian accent. If Florian doesn't concentrate hard enough, he just sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools. Listen to this Yamaha. It's a fantastic timeless analog instrument. It will not lose its value. Get to the chopper.
He still looks like Moby, though. I'd prefer it the other way round. Anyway, overcoming that is a miracle in itself. But to make matters even worse, he has this dreadful medical condition where there's an LFO constantly running in his brain, day and night. And unfortunately, it's wired to the pitch of his voice. Here, listen.
You will have to factor in longer warm-up times, and there are calibration procedures involving sysax and a voltmeter.
Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea.
That depends.
On what?
Well, of course, on whether you want to be included in the fun.
Wait, are you making this up to stop me from making fun out of German accents?
Would you like some crumpets and tea?
And that's all we have time for today.
Honestly, I knew what I was getting into. I needed the exposure. I was starved, man.
Hello there and welcome to Online Hate 101. I'm Professor Bo. We are going to talk about anonymity and online hate. Can anonymity explain online hate, or if we need a multifactorial model to explain such behavior? What's going on here? What is this? Okay, I leave you with this question. Is Bad Gear inciting online hate, or is it merely a reflection of it? Class dismissed.
You have heard the one and only Anthony Rother performing today's intro tune. I've seen at least one piece of Bad Gear. Time to find out if this most epic gear battle of all time will stick to the overall concept of the show.
I didn't know Loopop looked like Karl Marx.
And I didn't know he could play slap bass either. Are we even at the right show? I mean, the poster said it would be Dr. Mix for Zoomers.
Yeah, but the music would be better. I hope this next bit is a bit more speed, though.
It will be only if your speed is watching Fantasia after taking a research chemicals.
Millions of views for cool guys like Jeremy and Andrew. Even Art, you know.
Massive hater here. Is there anything Bad Gear hasn't borrowed from another YouTube channel? Well, at least he's borrowing from the synth god of YouTube. He is proof that you can spam memes that are older than his average viewer and have a really high retention YouTube video. There have been many failed attempts to emulate 80s music production in this show over the years. It's time we let a real professional get the job right. I present to you Anders Jensen's ode to humongous 19-inch synth racks and motivational workout playlist in song form.
It's easy just to talk about it, but something's never been old. I don't know if I can do without it in this pursuit of gold. I worked so hard, but after all of these years, all I got is some bad gear. All I got is some bad gear.
So, what do I think? Well, frankly, I've had enough of this nonsense. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
He took my brother, and when he came back, he was changed. All his beautiful presets were gone. He used to sing so transcendentally, but now he was just playing Austrian tuba lullabies.
I feel you back here, and you know it. Don't make fun of vocals. They're about your size.